Shop talk, we on the move. Shop talk, we on the move. Let's move. Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like Shop talk, we on the move. Shop talk, we on the move. Let's move. Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like Shop talk, we ready. Got them Clippers with us, and I don't mean LA. Come and kick it with us, we riding on the freeway. Headed somewhere to cut hair from VA. Shop talk with Reg and the crew. And Tony Red in it too. Now move, come and get you a cut in the interview. But leave a tip in the cup when we finish too. Shop talk, we on the move. Shop talk, we on the move. Let's move. Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like
Fellas.
What's up?
What's going on, man? Alright, Rex, what we got?
Today we going to be interviewing and cutting Carey Lewis,
Carey Lewis, okay.
owner of the Hard Point.
Alright.
Working part-time at Green Top, and he started making his own duck calls.
Right.
And that started blowing up, and then next thing I know, Carey told me he went off to school in Florida to learn how to do hydrographics and all that stuff, and Cerakoting. Came back, opened the shop.
That's good, man. Well, I'm looking forward to the interview, man. Let's go head out. Let's
Alright, let's go. Carey Lewis.
Shop talk, we on the move. Let's move. Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like
Carey, how's it going, man?
Hi, brother. How are you?
Pleasure. Thank you for joining us on the Move Shop Talk. High Caliber. What is High Caliber?
So, High Caliber Manufacturing, we're a custom coating company, as well as we are also a gun shop. We also manufacture some small products and so forth, designed for the firearm industry. But we do coatings for everything from household to motorcycles, vehicles, firearms, hair clippers, whatever you can think of.
Right.
Pretty much we're capable of coating.
Cool. Now, what's your background?
So, realistically, I've been in the firearms industry for going on probably close to 20 years now. But it was on a small, I worked for a large shop, but I was, working there part-time and did fire protection was a full-time gig of mine for almost 17 years. Just wasn't what I wanted to do in life. I was happy and had a good job and made good money and was secure, but I wasn't fully happy in life. So I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Actually had an injury in 2013 that allowed me to kind of step back and refocus and maybe align what I needed to do in life and where I wanted to be in life. And at which point I kind of took the leap and started doing a little more of what I was already doing, but doing it for myself and on the side, and hoping that it would one day turn into something I could do every day.
Awesome. Now, going into it, I imagine it's not easy to start a gun shop or to open one.
No, I don't think it's easy to start any business.
True.
It's scary to say it best. I think you talk to any person that works for themselves or has started their own business or any kind of entrepreneur style thing, and it's, I said earlier, it's a leap of faith. Right. Because you got to trust in yourself, and you got to have a good support team. You got to have whether it be your wife or husband or whatever it may be back at home, you got to have somebody behind you to help you do that. And then, like you say, on the gun side of things, it comes to a whole new set of challenges. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more regulations and licensing, and then you have the stigma of being in a gun shop. So you have a lot of people against you before you ever even start.
Right. Now, about the challenges, how did that, what were some of your challenges? I believe we're actually at your Ashland location. Can we have your address for everyone who may need that?
Yeah, absolutely. We're at 11263 Air Park Road, Unit B as in boy, number 3. That's Ashland. We're in the Hanover Air Park. We're roughly in between Green Top Sporting Goods and Bass Pro Shops. Mm-hmm. We're right, literally a couple hundred yards down the street from center of the Universe Brewing Company. But yeah, so originally a good friend of mine that was trying to help me figure out this course of life or what I wanted to do, owned a building in Carey town actually, and it was the city of Richmond, and he had some space available for me to lease from him, and went to the city, went through all the the permits and so forth and so on to try and obtain a business license and be able to open what I wanted to do. At that point, it wasn't even really a gun shop, so to speak, but was doing some other things, and the city wasn't having it. They didn't want any parts of it. So it was kind of back to the drawing board to figure out where I was going to go. Thankfully, Hanover County didn't have the same stipulations, and was welcoming into having a new business in their county.
Right. Now, I think that's a big thing for people to pay attention to. Your business isn't just a gun shop, like you said. You do coding and various types of things.
Absolutely, we do. For the personal level, for the everyday walk-in customer, we do customization to their own firearm, or like I said, whether it be their car or their wheels, or we do a ton of the Yeti style cups and tumblers and so forth. We do a lot of those for various companies, for promotional things. The Vale Brewing Company is a very good customer of ours. We do a ton of what's called their Hopsolator. Cool thing, y'all need to go check that out. Nice. But we do a ton of cups for them as well. So we do a lot of things outside of just the selling of firearms to people. We do. Obviously, most of our business is probably on the custom side of painting, Cerakoting, hydro dipping, and doing that kind of stuff.
Well, we have a great opportunity today where we get to go a little bit behind the scenes and exactly see your daily operation. And with that, I kind of want you to speak on gun safety, because Absolutely. Knowledge is power. And
Absolutely.
I think you're doing something great here that, like you said, it's unfair to your business and what you believe in, that people who are uneducated are shunning you out without that open heart and open mind to gain knowledge. So that's Absolutely. What we're here for. So if you're cool with that, we'll go behind the scenes and then I get a little gun safety on it.
Sounds good.
Cool. Let's go.
Colors. Started out with the FDE, and then went to another color called Barrett Bronze, then black, and then finishing it in green. So that's going to give you like the OG woodland style camo. So it's like everything you've seen that all of our military wore from basically the early 80s up until I guess early 2000s. So it's just a basic woodland pattern. So just finishing that optic up for a guy. We got several more things to paint, but we ain't all going to get done today, unfortunately. But we're going to get back at it.
All right, that's a little bit behind the scenes of the everyday operation. It's a lot that's going on, a lot of cool stuff that you have to come to check out yourself. But ready for the haircut?
Absolutely.
Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like Shop Talk, we ready. Got them clippers with us, and I don't mean LA. Come and kick it with us, we riding on the freeway. Headed somewhere to cut hair from VA. Shop Talk with Reg and the crew. And Tony Red in it too. Now move, come and get you a cut in the interview. But leave a tip in the cup when we finish too.
Crazy, that's like a double-edged sword, because you think like in the city, kind of see why, like, oh, we don't want to fire them stuff, but at the same time, someone's business, like, right. That's your niche.
Well, that's what's crazy is we were just talking about this weekend actually, and it's a, I don't know, man, I don't even know how to describe it, but like that was like one roadblock, and then in the last, so we're going on 5 years? Be 5 years in December going on business, and we've had multiple issues, credit card processing, we're not going to deal with you, just all kinds of stuff, and people don't look at it like that, but it's there, man. It's true. It's I had a woman from Wells Fargo Bank tell me straight up over the phone that I was no different than a drug dealer or a prostitute.
Wow.
So it's like, what do you do? Like, I follow the law. I
Right.
do everything I'm supposed to do.
Right.
I don't sell guns to people that shouldn't have guns. I don't do. It's nothing like that.
Right.
But there's people in this country, in this world, however you want to look at it, that, you know, they're not into guns, or they don't want to be into guns, or they see violence happen around us, and, you know,
First
all
thing
of a
they
sudden,
go to is that business
it's that
over
guy's
there.
fault.
Right,
you know?
right,
It's
right.
like, that's where the guns come from, and,
Right.
you know, that's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy. You know, I mean, you got doctors out here prescribing freaking oxy to everybody and their brother for no freaking reason.
Right.
But
You know, what I'm talking
you know,
about?
we got this nationwide epidemic of opioids, but they ain't doing nothing about that.
Right.
You know, you got insurance companies steadily footing the bill, and you got hospitals steadily making the money, and
Yeah.
doctors steadily rolling in freaking Porsches and Mercedes, and everything's straight.
Right.
So it's just, you know, it's frustrating and it's crazy, you know, because
It's like you're putting their biased opinion on it. You know, you're starting
Absolutely.
a business.
Absolutely.
And you have the right in Virginia to bear them. So,
you should.
you know, it's to me, I would like, what you mean I can't start a business when, you know,
No matter what the business is.
and it's a niche. I don't think anybody who's coming to do wrong or do criminal acts are going to say, can I get this in grit? Like,
Right,
you know,
right.
you know, to go to that extent.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
let me go get this legal gun and
Right.
design it and put style to it
and I'm
to
gonna
go
go do
kill
something
somebody.
illegal.
Right. Right.
So I mean, that's the thing. And I mean, you know, ATF, we have random audits. They come in, they check our books, they check our inventory, they make sure everything's, you know, on the up and up. And I mean, it needs to be that way. And I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about that at all. I mean, I knew what I was signing up for when I did it, you know. But it's all the other stuff, you know. Even setting up a website, having a web store, you know, Shopify. They're dead set against it. They don't want nothing to do with me. I mean, I'm talking about selling T-shirts. They got graphics on them that are in that area. Oh no, that's wrong. You know, I mean, it's a prejudice.
Right.
You know, it might not have anything to do with race, sex, or religion.
Right.
But it's a
At the same
prejudice.
time, right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're telling me that I'm wrong because I believe in something or I'm passionate about something that maybe you just didn't grow up with or you're not accustomed to. Doesn't mean it's wrong.
Right.
Being a legal gun owner, being one that owns a gun business, I feel as though there's definitely laws that can change, and that will be for the better. You know, a lot of people will straight up say, like, you know, any gun laws or whatever is an infringement. And to a degree, I agree with that. I mean, that's kind of like saying, you know, taxes. You know, taxes are illegal, and they are. But I mean, it kind of is what it is. That's not going to change now. But the whole, I get, like I said, both sides. So, you know, you got the NRA that they don't want to see any laws imposed. They don't want to see this. They don't want to see that. And I get that. But I think it's because of the culture and because of what we've already witnessed. You know, you give an inch, you take a mile. And people say, oh, we don't want to come after your guns and blah, 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 blah. But nah, like y'all straight up said, like, nah, we want to take your guns. So, I mean, what do you do? But like I said, there's definitely laws that need to be imposed, in my opinion. You know, I feel as though that if you weren't born here, you shouldn't be able to buy a gun here. Period. I don't care if you're a legal alien. I don't care if you're a resident alien. I don't care if whatever. If you weren't born here, you shouldn't be able to buy guns here. I don't think that's crazy. And, you know, am I being prejudiced? No. That's one little thing. You look at the Virginia Tech massacre that happened, but it's been a while now, but that dude, Cho, that dude should have never been able to buy a gun. He wasn't a U.S. citizen. He wasn't born here. He shouldn't have been able to buy a gun. But the biggest problem, man, is mental health. And mental health in this country is horrible. And it kind of goes back to like the opioids and all these other things. But mental health is a serious issue in this country. And I think it starts as kids. because kid's crazy, rambunctious, talks a lot in school. Oh, he's ADHD. Give him some drugs.
Right.
Oh, the kids, give him some drugs. You know, that's the answer to everything. Just give him some drugs. It's gonna fix something. Nah, take him home, whip his ass, and maybe it won't happen no more. You know what I mean?
I think it's to the parents too.
The parents,
a lot of
it's
parents don't want to like acknowledge that their child has a problem.
Right.
Or that's my baby. You can't do nothing wrong with my baby.
Yeah. Then it gets too worse, and then
Right.
you know,
And then when
I
it's,
did all that I could.
yeah,
You know
too
what I mean?
far gone.
Prime example, Timothy McVeigh mother on counseling.
How can that's
And
your
he out
that's your
here
job?
eating
Yeah, that's your.
That's crazy.
That's
I
your
mean,
job
not to be. I mean,
diagnose that
it
type
sounds
of
crazy,
stuff.
but it is what it is. Your
Yeah,
mother's a
exactly.
counselor, and you out here eating people. Like, I mean, to what point do, like you say, parents get so involved in their work to where they don't get involved with their children?
But
I don't blame a lot of women because you got a lot of fathers that are coming here and buy guns from you and won't help pay for their child.
no, you shouldn't.
I mean, you know, it's both ways. It goes both
So
ways.
you know it's funny you say that. So like when I first started, my mother, she was like, "You just put all this money into this," just being a mom, just worried, you know. I'm like, Mom, like I get it, I do, I understand, but I'm 33 years old, like. It's okay. If it doesn't work out, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be all right. And but it's like trying to explain to her, and working the green time and things like that. I mean, it's sad, but we had people. So state laws have changed a little bit as far as purchasing. But you had to provide a second form of identification, right? So it wasn't a picture ID, but it could be like mail or a speeding ticket, check, whatever it needed to be, hunting license, fishing license. And we would have people that came in and brought papers from the court where they owe in child support, and they were using that as their second form of ID. And it's like, you gotta sit back, like, morally, like, all right, you owe your whoever, girlfriend, wife, whatever, you owe them $4,000 in child support, and you're in here trying to buy a $500 pistol. Like, come on, man, like, get your stuff together, you know what I'm saying? But there's people that, I mean, you got all types, man. But you got people that they wouldn't pay their mortgage because they wanted to buy a new shotgun for hunting season.
So that brings me to a little segment we want to do. But we got 3 questions. First question, and you answer these. These have nothing to do with your business. Has nothing to do with nothing. Just answer honestly, straight out off the bat.
Here we go.
Name one thing that you've done in life that you wish you had never done.
I wish.
You regret doing.
Well, regret's a strong word.
Or just name one thing you wish you did, something you've done that you wish you hadn't have done.
I wish. I wish that I never got married to my first wife.
Take that. Next question. Name something or tell me something that you want to do in life that you'll never get to do.
I guess I've never looked at like my boundaries of what I can't do.
Right.
So that's a very difficult question to answer.
Throw something at it.
I don't know. I'm thinking. So. When I was young, I thought I wanted to be like an astronaut or something, and then I read some article last week about people getting shorter and they're getting older and everything else being up in space, so I know that that's something I don't want to do. But, man, honestly, and this is going to be really crazy, I don't think I could ever do it, but I think running for like Congress or something. Like, legit. Like, I don't know, man. I think that we've gotten so far away from what our political process should be in this country that I think that more real people, like day-to-day people,
Right.
is what needs to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, is that something that, I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, you throw yourself into this gamut of life where they're like, oh, when he was in kindergarten, he pulled his pants down, or he was a sexual deviant. Right. But you got all those things against you. But I think honestly, like if there was something that I could do that I don't think I could do, I think that's what it would be. I really do, because I think that's something that we really need. I think you need local people that are real people that have a real life that really do things for our community is what we need, deciding what is best for our community.
True. All right, so last question. Name the one thing that you haven't done yet that you plan to do on this large level.
Take over the world. No.
All right, Pinky. The brain.
Nah. So, man, I can't really put this out there yet. So, my goal, honestly, is I would like to get to a franchisable state. That's where I want to be. I don't know how that would work or how to do it, and it's probably thinking outside. Maybe, yeah, I don't even know if it could work. I've looked at some different things that we want to do, but we've actually started on some different products that we're making ourselves, that we're doing ourselves, and that's just kind of where I want to get, man. I want to get to a point. And I mean, this is probably everybody's dream or wish or thought, but I want to get to a point, man, where I don't have to do it every day. I love what I do. I really do. I love what I do. I love coming in. I love meeting with people. I love doing things for people that, they give me a route, and then I give them something that they didn't expect. But that's enjoyable to me. I would like to get to a point where that's all I do. Like I pick really what I want to do. Like our business maintains, and our business is still doing, and we got guys that are steadily cranking out the everyday things. But where I pick special projects, and I do special projects, and that's it. And that's the artistic side to me. That's what I enjoy. I like doing the things that nobody else can do or nobody else has ever tried.
Is there any social media outlets or Instagram names you want to tag?
Yeah, absolutely. You can follow High Caliber on at High Caliber MFG on Instagram. We got Battleware, which is _Battleware_, and then Prone is Get Prone. So check us out on any of those. We have a website, getprone.com and hicalibermfg.com as well.
Cool. Well, I definitely appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely.
Amazing interview.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Y'all stay tuned. This is Shop Talk on the Moon. Carey, High Caliber. We're out.
Shop Talk, we on the move. Shop Talk, we on the move. Let's move. Shop Talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like.
Woo! Yeah.
That was the heck of an interview.
Hey, man. I'm scared. Hey, man.
Power.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a real good dude, man. I tell you something I never would have thought. So the fact that he had a gun company, well, one of the parts that he offer in his company is guns, selling guns. So like, it's interesting to me because from the outside looking in, I think it would just be easy for him to have his company. Like you go, you set up shop, you sell guns, that's your thing, you make it legal. I knew it'd be interesting with us talking about, with the climate and gun control now, like how it would affect him. But his stance on it just shows that like, no matter who you are or what your preconceived notions are, everyone has a struggle. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy.
For him to even get it off the ground and running, and just the opposition that he had, like, it was something that I didn't expect.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
Well, the thing that got me was it's kind of funny how you can get to a point where you can make that much money
Right.
and see barely any of it,
Right.
and you gotta stay in business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you get to the point where you're gonna make X amount of dollars, and then somebody cut you a check for that kind of money,
Right.
and then you turn around and don't see a quarter of it.
Right.
Just
But that's you
cover
buying it.
expenses, and I'm like, that shit's crazy.
Yeah. But at that point, I mean, you're still investing on yourself. Like you're believing in yourself.
Right.
You're like, I'm going all in because hopefully at the end I'll see the greater return to this. But I mean, that's tough. That's tough. Well, who we got next? Who's up?
Next up, we checking with Brian Brown.
Okay.
From the University of Richmond. Had a little stint with the Dallas Cowboys. Broke all the receiving records for the University of Richmond.
Wow.
And did some work with what was it, NFL, with the licensed products and stuff like that.
Okay.
So he did some work with them. So Brian should be interesting.
All right. Well, I look forward to that, man. Reg, close us out.
This is On the Move, Shop Talk with Reg Prodigy. I'm your cutter, Reg Prodigy. That's your host, Marquise Davis, with Brandon Johnson. And we out.
Let's go.
Shop talk, we on the move. Shop talk, we on the move. Let's move. Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like. Shop talk, we on the move. Shop talk, we on the move. Let's move. Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like. Shop talk, we ready. Got them clippers with us, and I don't mean LA. Come and kick it with us, we riding on the freeway. Headed somewhere to cut hair from VA. Shop talk, we on the move. About to pull up on you. Coming through like.